Hey everyone, welcome, I am MisterBo, and in today's video we're going to be doing what I usually do when I hit max level in either Destiny or one of the expansions. I give you guys a little overview of my Warlock, show you guys what armor and weapons I'm running, as well as subclass. And we'll start off with subclass. So at the moment I'm rocking the Dawnblade subclass, and I'm actually rocking the bottom skill tree, the Achievement of Flame, mainly because of this perk here, Phoenix Dive. Super useful, you're low on health, jump around the corner, jump up high, ascend to the ground, and you will restore your health. Also, you get the explosion damage when you're using Daybreak. Not only that, you then have Everlasting Fire, where killing an enemy actually extends the duration of Daybreak, and then you get projectiles that actually seek the targets out, which is great. Really loving this skill tree for PvP. In terms of grenade, solar grenades, because that is the exotic armor piece I'm using. Burst Glide always on any kind of subclass for the Warlock, and then I use the Healing Rift. I think it's the better of the two options, especially for PvP, but I do switch to Empowering Rift sometimes during the raid. Okay, let's take a look at my weapons. So, no surprise, I'm using the Mida multi-tool here. Great weapon for PvP, you know, team shot people, great in trials, all-round OP weapon at the moment. Hopefully they either bring up other weapons to match this weapon, or they bring this one slightly down, because I would like to use things like my Nightshade and my Relentless Pulse, even my Call to Serve, but it's just not a viable option when everyone is rocking the Mida. You gotta rock the Mida. In terms of my energy weapon, I know a lot of people are using like Uriel's Gift as well as the Last Hope sidearm. A lot of people are also using this, which is the Prosecutor, the Trials of the 9 auto rifle. Got an arc damage version here with a nice Omolon Meteor Gloss shader, which I'm really liking, and then we've got corkscrew rifling as well as tap the trigger on this. Again, just a great all-round auto rifle, great for long range. You can see the range on it is pretty decent, and it's great for up close and personal. In terms of heavy, I do usually use a rocket launcher in PvP, but I don't have one of those at 305. But for PvE, I like to rock the Alone as a God sniper rifle from the raid. It's got rapid fire on it. It's also got triple tap, which is amazing in PvE, and then I'm using the small ball perk on that for the barrel. In terms of armor, I've tried to make my guy kind of look like a scavenger. There wasn't really any armor pieces that I were liking too much. I really want the Trials of the 9 head, even though it's quite ugly, but I think my Warlock looks pretty well together here. So we have the Lost Pacific helmet, which drops on Titan. We then have the Sun Braces, which obviously gives me the increased duration of solar grenades and grants grenade energy on solar melee hits. In terms of chest piece, we have the Wildwood Robes, which is available from the EDZ. Devrim K gives you this. It's also going to be the chest piece that you get as a Warlock from Dead Orbit. In terms of legs, I do have the Hyro Comp legs. I think they work pretty nicely, but I did also just get the Focusing Boots, the Flawless Boots for Trials of the 9, though I don't actually have a mod at the moment to boost that up to 305. So when I get that, I will probably boost them up to 305, because I think they look a bit better with this chest piece. In terms of bond, again, the Lost Pacific bond, I like the logo on it. I do also like the Be Thy Cipher, but again, I don't have a mod or another bond to actually level that up to a 300. Ghost, we also have a Ghost. I'm using the Held Ghost shell. I'm not really sure what this gives me. Gives me additional glimmer gains in the EDZ, as well as a chance to obtain additional faction consumables in the EDZ, so that might come in useful next week when Faction Rally starts. And we've got the Metro Shift shade on there. I really like the look of that. In terms of ships, sparrows, emblems and emotes and all that, we have the October Dash Sparrow. It kind of reminds me of the old style Sparrow from Destiny 1, that's why I'm rocking it at the moment. Hasn't got any fancy wings or anything on it. In terms of ships, we have the Bandwagon exotic ship with the Hive transmat effect, and then the Maroon Moon shader on it. For emblems, I mean, I switch constantly for emblems, but at the moment, Emperor's Shadows. Of course, we've got the 9th Aura for going flawless, and then my new favourite emote is the Yawn. So bored, like using this in trials when you beat someone. So there you have it, that is my current max level 305 Warlock. I think he looks pretty cool. I'm really liking the weapons that I've got at the moment. Of course, Faction Rally comes out next week as well, so hopefully there's a load of new weapons and armor pieces that make my Warlock a little bit better. But let me know what you guys think of my Warlock. Let me know if you've managed to hit the max level of 305, and if you have, let me know what weapons and subclass you were using. If you guys enjoyed this video, or if it's helped you out in any way, feel free to give the like button a big old hug, subscribe for more Destiny 2 content and coverage, boop that bell to be notified when my future videos go live. Hopefully you guys have an awesome day, thanks for hanging out with me, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye bye.